You think it's over. You think this is all you've got left. You're sitting in the dark looking at the pieces of your life, wondering how the hell it ended up like this. I know, I've been there. There were days I couldn't look in the mirror without hating what I saw. Not the scars, those I could live with, but the regret, the fear, the silence in my own chest where fire used to be. You start thinking maybe it's easier to stay down, to stop fighting, to stop hoping. That maybe this is just who you are now, a ghost of what you used to be. But let me tell you something. As long as you're breathing, you're not done. As long as there's a beat in that chest, you still got something to fight for. They called me a nobody. They told me I talked funny, walked funny, looked like I didn't belong. They said I'd never make it. You know what that does to a man? It doesn't just hurt, it eats you. Makes you question every step, every word, every dream you ever had. And some nights, yeah, I believed them. I almost gave up. But I realized something out there in the quiet when no one was clapping. You don't rise for applause. You rise because something inside you refuses to die. We all got demons. I don't care who you are. Some are loud, some hide in your smile. But they're there whispering every damn day, telling you that you're not enough. But here's the deal. You don't beat them by being perfect. You beat them by showing up bloody, broken, but standing. One more round, one more day, one more breath. You see, life ain't about looking like a hero. It's about acting like one when no one's watching. It's when the bank account's empty, your friends don't answer. Your knees shaking, your hands are cold, and you still get up. You still show up. That's what makes you a fighter. People see the movie. They see the wins, the crowd, the glory. But they don't see the nights I slept in a bus station, hugging a script like it was my last shot at being somebody. They don't see me selling my dog because I couldn't feed him. That was my rock bottom. But rock bottom, that's not the end. That's the foundation. You build from there if you've got the guts. People think pain is weakness. Let me tell you, pain is the proof you're still alive. And being alive means you've still got choices. You can choose to drown in it, or you can choose to rise through it, not past it, through it. Through every bad day, every heartbreak, every door slammed in your face. And let me tell you something else. You don't need to be the strongest. You don't need to be the smartest. You just need to be the last one standing. Because life don't care how pretty your punch is. It just keeps hitting hard. And it asks you one question: what now? So what now? You lost your job? You got betrayed? You failed again? Good. Now it's real. Now it's time to see who you really are. Anyone can smile when it's easy. Anyone can talk big when they're on top. But when you're on the floor bleeding, tired, alone, that's when character is made. That's when you are made. You think I became Rocky because I was fearless? No. I was scared out of my mind. Scared I'd never make it. Scared I was nothing. But I kept writing, kept fighting. Even when nobody believed in me. Not even me. And that's what you gotta do. Not because you're guaranteed to win, but because quitting guarantees you never will. There were nights I stared at the ceiling, asking myself, is this all I am? And the answer came back in silence. No applause. No rescue. Just the weight of a decision. Get up or give up. I chose get up. And you can too. You're not too old. You're not too broken. You're not too late. You're just early in your next chapter. So let the world doubt you. Let them talk behind your back. Let them say you're done. They don't know your heart. They don't know what's still inside you. Burning, waiting, screaming for one more round. And you owe it to yourself to find out what happens if you don't quit this time. You see, people think strength is about muscles, about shouting, about punching harder than the next guy. But let me tell you something real. Strength is choosing to keep going. When your soul is tired, it's walking back into the ring, knowing you might lose again, and doing it anyway. Because deep down, you refuse to stay down. I've been broke. I've been rejected. I sold my own dog. just to buy food. Yeah, that's how low it got. And when I finally had the chance, I bought him back. Because you never leave behind what you love. Never. You don't run from pain. You don't run from failure. You look it dead in the eye and say, not today. You want a comfortable life? Then don't chase greatness. Because greatness comes with bruises. It comes with doubt. It comes with loneliness at 2 a.m. when no one's clapping and you gotta be your own damn fan. And still, you keep going. That's power. They told me I'd never make it. They laughed at the way I talked, the way I looked, the way I wrote. Too dumb, too slow, too ugly, they said. But I had one thing they didn't. I believed in the fight inside me, not the noise outside, not the critics, not the rejections, just the fire. You see, every time life hit me, I didn't ask, why me? I said, try me, because pain isn't the enemy. It's the teacher. It showed me who I really was, what I could endure, what I was willing to die for, and more importantly, what I was willing to live for. You got demons? Good. So do I. I fight them every damn day. And some days they win, but I always show up again tomorrow. That's the rule. You show up, you swing, you fall, you rise, Ace, and you do it again. That's how you build a life that means something. So here's what I want you to remember. It's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. When you're standing at the edge, feeling like there's no fight left in you. Remember this, the fight is still inside you. It's always been there. You just gotta find it. I know it's hard. I know it hurts. But I promise you, there's something stronger than the pain. It's your will to rise. Every step you take back into the light. Every time you choose to stand when you want to fall. You're proving something, not just to the world, but to yourself. You are not your failures. You are not your scars. You are the fight you never gave up. And here's the truth no one tells you. Life will knock you down, not once, not twice, but over and over. You'll taste defeat so many times, you'll forget what winning felt like. But every time you get back up, you're winning. Because it's not the fall that defines you, it's the rise. So get up, limp if you have to, crawl if you must, but get the hell up. Because as long as you're breathing, it ain't over. The fight inside you is louder than the world outside. And until you decide to stop fighting, there's always hope. Remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to refuse to quit. That's the difference between those who dream and those who achieve. So rise, fight, and never, ever stop.